How did China change after Mao Zedong's death and the rise of Deng Xiaoping? Have you ever wondered how a country can transform so drastically in just a few years? After the death of Mao Zedong in 1976, China experienced remarkable changes under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping. These changes reshaped the nation politically and economically, moving away from the strict socialism of Mao's era. Mao's time was marked by a rigid approach to socialism, which often led to chaos and repression. The Cultural Revolution left many people imprisoned or marginalized. However, Deng's leadership brought a new political atmosphere. Millions who had suffered during Mao's campaigns were released, allowing them to regain their social and career opportunities. Political life became less oppressive, with fewer restrictions on personal expression. The police and security forces had reduced powers, creating a more open environment. Deng also focused on rehabilitating officials who had been purged during the Cultural Revolution. He gradually replaced them with younger, better-educated leaders who were committed to reform. Deng was skilled at balancing different factions within the Communist Party, consolidating power without taking on the top formal titles. This approach ensured a stable political environment that was conducive to reform. Economically, Deng introduced the Modernizations, which aimed to improve agriculture, industry, science and technology, and national defense. The most significant shift was moving away from strict central planning to a socialist market economy. This meant allowing limited private enterprise and foreign investment, particularly in special economic zones. These zones, established in coastal areas starting in 1979, attracted foreign capital and technology by offering tax incentives and more flexible labor policies. This shift helped stimulate rapid economic growth and modernization. One of the key reforms was the introduction of the responsibility system in agriculture. This system gave farmers more autonomy and incentives to increase production, leading to higher food output and rural incomes. Deng's focus was on practical results rather than ideological purity. He famously stated that it did not matter if policies were labeled socialist or capitalist as long as they promoted development. These reforms led to a significant increase in China's global economic integration, lifting millions out of poverty. However, they also brought challenges, such as environmental issues and social inequalities. The government has continued to address these problems as part of its ongoing development. From a socialist viewpoint, these changes represented an adaptation of socialism to new realities rather than a rejection of its principles. The Communist Party maintained political control while aiming to build socialism with Chinese characteristics. This approach blended planned guidance with market mechanisms to improve living standards and national strength. The reforms after Mao's death reflected an effort to preserve the core goals of socialism while adopting flexible methods to achieve them in a changing world.